Dear online security and recovery diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channel. I suck up all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape, every 2 to 5 years, I create an online security diary to stay safe. And again, I'm so sick of people telling me, I'm not mad, it's okay. I know the reality of people growing up in, I don't know, this environment, that environment. When I eat something or drink something from the fridge and then I vomit for 6 hours, like direct poisoning from the thing I drank, the Red Bull. There was instant poisoning of whatever kind. I do not want to hear once more, yeah, you know, your brain can create all of that. Yes, I know, I studied psychology, I studied my fucking mind. That one was physical. That was not created by my mind. That was physical, 100%. I'm not gonna discuss about it, so yeah, people can just say whatever they want. It's the way it is. The fridge thing, clear. It's clear now. Absolutely clear now. I'm gonna clean it because she said, oh, she was on a holiday and then she had ate something, her sister had nothing and she got sick. So yeah, probably bacteria or whatever, and bacteria can cause this or that. Yeah, that's possible too. Let's add that on top. But I'm gonna clean the fridge, everything inside, and I'm gonna throw everything inside out, and the freezer, because my mother is not gonna eat it. There's stuff in there that was in there 2 years ago. She's not eating it. God knows why. I'm not gonna eat it, 100%. So we can throw it, and she wants to clean the fridge anyway, and I'm gonna clean the whole fucking fridge. So it's bacteria free. Not one bacteria will be left after I cleaned the fucking fridge. I don't care about any opinion, the fridge thing is clear to me. That's physical, caused by whatever in the fridge. Or if human, it was not energetically, it was human or bacteria, which is also caused by a human. And then the added facts of me telling my mother a million times while feeling like I was dying in the first year, staying in bed all year, every day, all day, only in bed, feeling like that, like I just felt. That was how I felt in the beginning when I came to Germany to get a doctor, get antibiotics, which I needed. And then on the side, we find the bacteria, not treated because I look like a healthy person. Doesn't matter. I feel like my knees were hurting. I couldn't run. Now they're not hurting anymore because I'm eating a shitload of garlic every day. That healed these kind of bacteria that were found and caused the really bad state in the first fucking year. But this one is a different. And that added fact is that I told my mother all the time, she watched me suffer day by day, and she doesn't care. She does not care at all. Like she would buy the food, she would buy me food and this and that. But if I was a mother, I'm just thinking of myself, if I had a child suffering like that, in bed, trying to find a doctor, get fucking antibiotics, I would care about my child getting the antibiotics. She doesn't care. Zero. Nobody actually here. Nobody. I cannot believe that. And I will never accept it. Never. Because thank you, Australia, I was treated so much better. That's just done. That topic done. I'm not even hurt anymore because we know it's done. Now I just have to deal with the drowsiness and that weird feeling. But I also did something, I thought maybe I'm stupid, maybe not. But the police didn't find anything in my blood, like when they told me, I think. There was nothing in my blood when I accused the guy in Basel. And I still had the toiletries, so last week or so I started using these toiletries as well, like the toothpaste, but it didn't do what it says on the toothpaste, like it's, I don't know, how old is it, from 2018, 8 years old. So yeah, it's a whitening one and I didn't feel like it's whitening, so I bought a new one. I'm not using this one. But I also started using these toiletries and some lip balm. I just thought, yeah, why not use that up? And they didn't find anything in my blood, so there can't be anything in there. Can it? I just kept that. No, I left it here, forgot it. And my mother had it and she gave it back to me. And I thought, what am I going to do with it? Keep it, throw it, use it. Couldn't decide, had it in a bag. And now I thought, just use it. I mean, you're poor. Use the toiletries. But yeah, that toothpaste, it's pink. But a little disgusting. And yeah, so old. And what else? And I woke up that drowsy, so I don't know. It's not going away. It's really horrible. Brain. But the heat, I know, I'm adding the heat. So I'm very motivated. I feel sick as fuck, but I'm so motivated. Today I'm gonna do some things, throw stuff out. Like, I don't know, maybe smash some stuff, throw it in the bin, bring the rubbish out, which I love. I'm not gonna do body work until I am like projecting my energy on the Reiki doll and then work on my energy and do proper body work on the body, not energy blush. So yeah, I can remove the trauma because I really feel traumatized from that experience. It's really traumatized is like instant worthlessness. I feel like a piece of shit coming here like an idiot looking after cat, and I think like cat over me. I came for cat, but I really thought it's absolutely necessary. Like my mother said that as well. I know there is nobody who's gonna look after cat the way I look after cat, and knowing that, I don't know, made me come here. But I didn't want to come, and I was in Zurich, and I thought, no, I don't want to go, because I knew. I kind of knew, like my inside knew what's going to happen, obviously. I didn't expect it's going to be that bad, but it is that bad. I did not want to go. And then I went with all my stuff even, because all of a sudden, on the last day, a miracle happened miraculously. I lost my storage on the last day. Well, I'm going to take it all back. I'm going to smash the stuff I cannot carry, burn it, throw it, spit on it, destroy it, and then take the stuff I can carry. Like, fuck that. Life over belongings, right? But I will not leave anything here. Yeah. Need to leave this shithole forever and never step foot into this country. That is like, even, I don't know, whatever. I have to get out of this. Because facts, good there, bad here. Fact, don't go back. Go forward. Cat will be fine. That was the last medical holiday for my mother, probably. So all will be fine. If she has to manage a week or two, he could even survive a week or two without anybody looking after him because the whole neighborhood loves him. She could ask one of the loving neighbors, hey, can you look after Cat for a week? But this was one step too far. That fridge experience. I can write a book about my mother's fridge. Feeling provoked, narcissist? That's the thing about what I learned about narcissists, like the real ones, like if you hurt them in a weird way once, they never forgive you. They always keep that in mind. It's like they cannot forgive at all. I'm like the opposite. I keep forgiving. Idiot. These ones who never forgive, and then they hurt me again. Like a fucking idiot. I keep forgiving, and then they do the same shit again. And you never know, are they going to do it again or not? Like, I'm a forgiver, I'm a giver, I have giver karma, I have to, because past life, and it works better for myself. But of course, I have to stay away from the people who cannot forgive. When you said like one wrong thing, even words, you say one wrong thing, and then it's over forever. It's just when I realize the dynamic in a stranger, and I know where this is going. I'm not even starting because I know where this is going. You don't have to start if you know where this is going. Like if karmic person, they're everywhere. Karmic, they're everywhere. Cut out karmic right away, but family is family. You know what I mean. Are they ever gonna stop, or are you hurt, narcissist? It's also with the friend, we share a tattoo together, and I would like, I even tried again, talk to her again, but you can feel the inside is still like, no, like trying to do the same thing again and then start downgrading you and humiliating and whatever. It starts energetically, like if you realize the energy first, even better if you realize before the first violent act happened. Yeah, unfortunately. And she even says, I am a narcissist and you are a piece of shit and I am better. Like she would even celebrate that and say that to your face. Like owning the narcissist. I like that. I really like that. Like when you really think you are a better human than your next one and you tell them to their face and you know you are a fucking narcissist. I like that. Like, I am a narcissist and I'm celebrating it and you are a piece of shit and I'm gonna humiliate you every fucking day. And you have no right to leave me. Anyway, if you do that once, I'm gonna hurt you every single time. I'll see you again. Kind regards, your narcissist. And try that with a psychopath. Even funnier. So in the beginning of my spiritual journey, I thought everybody can be healed. I really thought that. Everybody. The goal is a love. Everybody has to love everybody. And then you realize on the way, oh shit, there are ones, they will never, they don't even want to. They're celebrating evilness and thinking better. Whatever. So yeah, I think in possession, narcissism is permanent possession, permanent violence. Oh yeah, that friend, the father, I thought he's not violent anymore. I talk about violence and violent people, and I also told her they need to be removed. We're not going to do that because it's against the law of karma, and if anybody, police or whoever, has to do that. But she's the same. Like even when he was violent towards her mother, they would not call the police because they know police doesn't help. They don't help in Germany. Call them for a violent reason. Anyway, they don't help. They help the violent person in Germany. So she agreed. I said, you didn't call them because you know they don't help. And she said yes. So, same thing. And I said, you listen to a story like that, like proper violence, proper injuries. You can even take photos of the injuries. It's not raping and you can't see one mark on the body. So you could even prove it and maybe you even have someone who saw it. But you can't do anything about it in Germany. In Australia you can make a story up and the woman wins. Like when she says he's violent and he didn't do anything, they believe the woman and then remove the man from the woman. Here, opposite. You can, they have to, I don't know what has to happen, so the police would step in. And yesterday I also realized why, when I was younger and the guy who drove me into the woods and I called the police, and I went to police and we were trying to find the car and I memorized the license plate. I memorized it. I ran after the car because he dropped me in the woods. He wanted to touch me. Ran after him even and said, take me back to the city and don't leave me in the woods. I was not scared at all. And he didn't. He left me in the woods and I called police and I said, we can't help you if you don't know where you are. And I told them the license plate. I memorized the license plate. They said, oh, there is no such car. Now I get it. Of course there is no such car. I will never call the police again. Because God will punish them. I just walk away. And the moment I forgave properly, takes a year or two, I get a message, they're dead. I don't have to do anything but keep walking. Keep running from the violence. I will find a non-violent place, even if it's death. I never even thought of that fact. Why was there no car with the license plate I saw and memorized? I have 100% memory. That was around the time I did the intelligence test, 100% memory. I was not drunk or anything, and I memorized the license plate. And they said, there is no such car. Like, not at all. And then they showed me pictures of rapists and convicted guys and whatever. I had to go through them. Was it him? Was it him? Was it him? Well, it was Carnival. And he was wearing a fucking costume. I know it sounds like a fucking liar story, but it was Carnival. And I wore a mini skirt and leather boots. And sounds crazy. But that guy drove me into the fucking woods. He asked me, hey, where are you going? And I said, Anne Frank Straße 4. Anne Frank Street 4. That was where my sister lived at that time. And I wanted to go there because they were still somewhere, and I was coming home from Carnival where all the people dress up in costumes. And the guy in a costume, in a car. And I never thought he would drive me into the woods. And I said, yeah, but it's over there. And he drove out of the town. And I thought in my head, if he's gonna say now, we are, he was going into the woods, and I tried to memorize the way. And I'm like, that's a crazy way. He said, oh, that's the short version. Like, he knows, what's the word for it when you want to shorten the path? And in the woods, he went slower and slower, and I thought, if he says now he has no petrol anymore, I'm gonna go nuts. And then he started touching me, my leg, and I'm like, what do you old men think? I'm gonna do anything with you? I think I was underage. I don't know what my age was, teenies. And I would have never done anything with him in the woods. It wasn't even on my mind. I was confident as fuck. Like, as I usually am if I'm not freshly and extremely traumatized. And then he kicked me out of the car. It's a true story, and I did not make that up. I don't know what my mother told the police, but obviously, what the fuck is going on in this shithole house, shithole country, shithole family? Seriously, with my 100% memory. I probably imagined that as well. First I thought, let's not drink Red Bull again, but Red Bull, you really make me feel better. It's just the fact, even the dizziness is better. I've got more energy. I just need the Red Bull for my energy level to do shit. And it helps with the dizziness a little bit. Not much, but thank you, Red Bull. Without you, I would have never finished my bachelor degree. People really have to stop judging this wonderful drink. Like, stop judging it so hard. Like, seriously. It was really the thing. I tried everything when I was studying. Without the Red Bull, 1 hour, 2 hours at the desk, half an hour. It was hopeless. With the Red Bull, 10 hours straight at the desk studying. And it was fun. And just, I don't know, it helps. If I knew what else could help, I would do it. I'm so sad. I remember the high energy state I was in when I came here. I was able to carry all my belongings from the storage down the street to the tram, in the tram, to the train station, to the platform. Like, wow, what power I had in my body. I was so fit and full of energy and clear in my mind. It was amazing. And now, compared to that, I came here full of power and energy, and within 4 days, all gone. Germany destroyed me in 4 fucking days. And then this on top of everything. Wow. I feel like a piece of shit leaving here again, and I have to build that up again. I know I can. I'm gonna start again. Go to the gym, stay away from people, don't stay in the same place for too long, and keep going. Don't work for robbers. Don't rent a room. So TikTok reminded me today of what I was studying in high school. They said, the Mozart frequency is healing. I know that. I had, was it 3 years or 4 years? 3 years on high school. I studied classical music. I played the violin and 2 flutes. I was singing in 3 different choirs. I was in the orchestra. And yes, I know about the effects of classical music. Plus the opera. It wasn't Mozart. I don't know how you say in English. But I remember opera. I did, I don't know the English word, Ring des Nibelungen. 4 times, I don't know how many hours. That was half torture. But afterwards you always felt amazing. I even wore these stockings you wear on a plane because you were sitting in the opera for hours and hours. So I wore these tight stockings so I don't get fat legs. And then afterwards, it was always great afterwards. And in Sydney, opera, France, I forgot the opera in France, which one that was, in Paris. And what else? Yes, I know how healing classical music is. And then silly me convinced my best friend to leave classical music and go into languages. And then in languages, I didn't know that we were split because I chose Latin and she chose French. And I hated French. I liked Latin. And then because of that, after the year 8, we had to separate into other classes because the French and the Latin people couldn't stay together. That broke my heart and that totally messed everything up. Because we were a group of friends, like one circle, and we studied together and we were motivated, and I know we were just one fixed group in the classical music class. And then I convinced her to do the wrong thing, and she, like a few years ago, she said, yeah, you convinced me, you shouldn't have done that, but you're so fucking convincing. I thought, yeah, shit, I know it was a mistake. Or maybe not, because then we studied languages, and then we studied, I studied biology, chemistry, physics and math. Like, it was really bad. I went in there. That was my choice after the languages, where we had to split and I didn't know where to go. Then I sat in Spanish. I thought, no, I cannot study Spanish. I sat one day in class in Spanish, left, and I said, no, not gonna happen. And then Italian was the other option for languages, and same thing. And then they wanted me to be more passionate with my language, and I said, no, I'm not doing that either. And then I went to math, the math one. Was happier there because Spanish, Italian, not gonna happen. And I went to math, bio. I was good in biology, but chemistry, physics and math, horrible, so bad. And that was the one. And then I changed schools because I could not go that path to the end. And then I was on a private school for 1.5 years to do the middle degree. And then I went to another school again because the private school, too much attention. I hate attention when I study. And they didn't stop giving attention all the time. Attention, that's the worst. Like, all the time they care about you and want you to be fine, and they care about your mind and how are you feeling and whatever. And I thought, oh my god. And then when you didn't get a topic, they did not stop explaining, and they took every student out to keep explaining until you got it, and then the whole class moved on. We didn't move on before everybody in class got it. That class was technology. I did not understand technology. They kept explaining, and I didn't get it. I thought, can we just move on? No, you have to understand. Every single person in class has to understand, otherwise we cannot move on. That was unbelievable and so stressful. And then they wanted me to study 12 years of French, 12 years of French to get my degree, the high school degree on that school. they wanted to give me extra lessons after school to study 12 years of French, which I didn't have because I chose Latin, in 2 years or 1 year even, I don't know, extra lessons for 12 years of French in 1 year, so I can get my degree on that school. I thought, no way. Also, I'm not going to do that. I hated French. I just didn't want to study French. And then I went on a public school again and did business with languages. It was also French. 2 years of French and business. But I wanted the business because I thought I'm going to study business. And then I studied business psychology. And I hated the business and I loved the psychology and the marketing. What a fucking mess. Can't believe this is working, but it's working. Nothing for people without feelings, people who agree to violence. So I will not explain. But I like that. Think of a person, any person that caused anything in your life, whatever, good or bad. If it was bad, drop, drop, drop. Remove the bad. If it was good, drop, drop, drop. Protect the person. Bad is violence. Oh, can violence be good? Is there good and bad? Is there good and evil? Oh, is it all the same? Oh, don't be so black and white. Oh, let's bash someone until they're almost dead. Let's rape someone until they're almost dead. Let's just do that. And then say, oh, there is no good, there is no bad. Violence is great. This is for the humans who did not get that. Drop, drop, drop. Let's call in the best. This is a long one. It feels long, but I have to do this. I have to do this. I cannot not do it. I have to do it. That's just the way it is. Take life serious. Ding. Soon. 10 days to go? No. 15? 14? Where are we? I'm in a delirium. I can't get the days in order. I hope the next 10 days are gonna straighten me up again and there won't be any poison or bacteria in my fridge. That would be so weird, right? After cleaning and not eating anything from there. That would be so weird. Oh no, wait, I create that in my mind. I vomit 6 hours because I created some disease in my mind, right? Rapist. Let's call in the best. Drop, drop, drop. That's the very best one. Please calm down. No, I'm so excited because what I just did, I did like a meditation into my past, calling in every single human that caused an effect of any kind. They're the loving ones, they're the evil ones, everyone's, and I just scanned the situation and the human and the effect of the human of my life, and I just attached some energy to it. So, and I could feel lots of releases and relieving, and I thought, wow, that is a great fucking practice. Going like deep into your mind and just clear your mind of all the clutter. Let's do that together because it's fun and you feel so much better afterwards. I'm just a little bored in Germany. In general, actually, I would love to work. Why didn't they let me work? Well, Switzerland, didn't you want my energy work? Don't you want people to feel good? It's really, I have some tips and tricks. I don't even need the tips. Stop talking. Don't talk to the people, just do the energy work. I do that anyway with my presence. clear the clutter, clear the clutter, clear the clutter. People surrounding me usually get happier by nature anyway, because I am a clearing person. So I watch happy people all the time. People becoming happier in my presence. They're not becoming sad and sadder, no, and then usually or very often when they're happy enough, they just throw me in the bin and leave me, which is fine. So, but if I can do that for work, that would be fucking amazing, because I have some tricks how to remove the clutter and make you a happy person. You don't have to believe that. I cannot promise it. It's illegal in Europe and in Germany, in Switzerland. It's illegal to promise that because it's magic. Magic is illegal in Europe. Attachment removal. Oh my god, calm down. One set only. I was just thinking. Well, I'm fine. How are you today? It's getting better. Wow. Forgiveness. Ooh. All gone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Purification. If you don't like what you see, there is the door up there. Go the fuck away. Don't look at what you don't want to see. Just go somewhere else. That is the solution for everyone and everything. But don't listen to me. I have no money on my bank account. Closing. I love that. And what else? Receive the fucking energy. Please lean back, relax, receive. I know the clown in me is the trauma from my childhood. I learned that from TikTok. So because it's the way it is. You cannot change it. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Why would you go up to a stranger or a person of no interest, look at the person, and then want to change that person? I just do not understand these humans. It's really, really weird. You don't like it? Go somewhere else. You don't like it? Look somewhere else. Don't focus on the thing you don't like. People keep telling me, yeah, stop focusing on me. Like if you can't look at me thinking, oh, sick, needs to work a different job, needs to change, needs not to travel, needs to stay in mama's house, needs to think different, needs to think, oh, there was nothing in the fridge. And then she walked off the country and never looked back. Is that it? For today? Question mark.